So today I am making some crepes, and I figured it would be a good idea to share my recipe, and it's a very simple recipe, so I thought it would be perfect. So in this jar we have a cup and a half of milk. We need 1 egg, and in here I have a cup of flour and a little bit of sugar to make sweet crepes. You can go ahead and not do the sugar and do a little bit of salt if you want to do a savory crepe, but we're going to make breakfast crepes, so that's what we need. And then we also need a sifter and a bowl for right now. Now you want to make your batter about a half an hour before you're going to start using it. It's optional, but I highly recommend it. So I'm going to probably make my crepes in half an hour to an hour. You can go ahead and double this recipe and keep it for a couple days in the fridge, and that works just as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our flour and we're going to go ahead and sift it. Stick it in our sifter. And this is a very important step. Don't think you can skip it, otherwise you are going to have some very, very lumpy crepes. Once that is done, we're going to go ahead and add our milk. Now I'm using a 2% milk, but you can go ahead and use whole milk or any milk that you have. It really doesn't make a difference, I've noticed. And we're going to go ahead and add our egg. Using a whisk, we're going to go ahead and we're going to whisk this together. Once it's mixed, the batter should be quite runny. That's how you know it's perfect. If it's not, add a little bit more milk. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it into this jar. And I'm going to put this into the refrigerator for about a half an hour until I'm ready to make my crepes. Now it's time to make our crepes. And here's a few things that we like to put in our crepes. You can certainly put more in for breakfast, but I have some chocolate spread, Nutella, maple syrup. Now this isn't like American maple syrup, so it's a little bit thicker. Peanut butter, sugar with lemon or lime, bananas. You can also put strawberries. You really can put whatever you kind of like. Honey is another popular one, but we don't have honey with us, so that's that. Now I have this pan and I'm heating it up. This is an electric stove, so I have it at 7 right now, and you just want a little bit hot. Now you can use butter to coat the pan, but I find it's better to use some type of spray. I'm also going to be making sausages, so that's what we're going to do. And we also took our batter out of the fridge, so that's that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to spray your spray in, and pour your batter. And before it cooks, you're going to spread it around your pan. Now we're going to let it cook for a few minutes until you see the bubbling's gone away. You want to make sure you do this very thin, so if you feel like your batter is getting too thick, go ahead and add a little bit more milk. Usually I like to use a metal spatula, but today I'm using a plastic one. Now don't be alarmed if you feel like your pancake didn't get all the way around. That's okay. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to. Also, don't be discouraged, because usually the first one never turns out exactly how I want. So you're going to go ahead and flip it. So you see all these beautiful brown. Sometimes it'll bubble up. That really depends if you let it on the fridge. It doesn't really matter. When you take it off the pan, it's going to go ahead and just be plain flat once the air pockets come out. You're only going to let it cook for a few minutes, so this isn't really a type of pancake that you can walk away from. You have to keep it looked at. And I'm just using a crepe pan. I've done this in a regular pan, so it kind of works both ways. And it'll look like that when you are completed. So to put your stuff in your crepe, usually what you're going to do is you're going to lay it out. Oh, that's one I already did. I'm going to show you how to make the lemon sugar one. So I'm going to go ahead and take half of a lemon. Okay. I'm going to squeeze till the juice comes out. And I'm going to go ahead and rub it on so that it gets all lemony everywhere. Okay. Use a little bit of sugar. Fold it in half, and fold it in half again. I'm going to plate them like so. Pour a little bit of powdered sugar on top, and put my sausages right there.